Welcome lads, today we'll be diving into the BT Group, giving a quick overview, having a look at their stock, where their investor relations page is, and a wee bit of their dividend. Okay, so let's get started. Who are BT? Well, BT is British Telecoms, one of the largest, in fact I believe it is the largest provider of landline and broadband to UK households. I have quite a bit of history with this company. My family have had BT for as long as I can remember. My aunt used to work for them, so I know quite a bit about the company. Now, they provide far more than just broadband. Their services are numerous, and they picked up one of our mobile carriers, EE, not so long ago. It's been quite a while now with the pandemic in between, but they are just steamrolling ahead. They are a giant in the game, and they pay a pretty decent dividend. So, let us jump into their investors' relations. This will be in a pinned comment below for you. I will be trying to give you as much information, free tools. There's no sign-ups for anything like this. You don't need to sign up for Dividend Max or the BT Investors Relations. So let's dive into it. There's a wee annual review. You can read through it. They're currently trading at 190 pence, which is about, it's £1.90 sterling or about $2.50 for our friends across the water. Let me see here what else they've got. They have their adjusted revenue, 7.2 million 5G ready customers. They are in the forefront of the 5G network over here in the UK. So that is definitely something if you're looking into the company to keep in mind for the future. And capital expenditure, they are spending 4.8 billion sterling. There's lots of news here and far more information than I could cram into a single video. So as I said, it'll be in the pinned comment below if you want to have a deeper dive into BT. Let's look at their stock now. Now, the ticker symbol is BT.A for their Class A common stock. What does that mean in basic terms? Well, if you type in BT, sometimes you'll get the stock right away. For like Trading 212 will do it. Sometimes BT.A will get you the share. Just depends on some of the trading software that you use. Now, let's have a wee nosy at the max. As you can see, BT they've had their ups, they've had their downs, but this chart does go from 1988. So there was a fair wee rise to the 2000s. They were almost at £10 sterling a share. Then a wee dip down into the '08 recession, then back up, and you can actually barely see the dip back from COVID. Let's see, March, the tiny bit of a dip. Not most companies you see a massive decline. BT's one of the few that I haven't seen such a massive decline in. Dividend yield 4.05%, not too bad. They employ over 100,000 employees. Revenue 21 billion sterling, based in London and founded in 1980. CEO is currently Philip Johnson, but I won't be delving into what the CEO has for breakfast, unlike some channels, although I appreciate the absolute commitment that some of them do. Subsidiaries are Openreach, which deal mostly with the new fibre networks. EE Limited is a massive mobile carrier over here. They have BT Consumer and BT Italia, and they are based in quite a few over in 180 countries as well. So, it's not just a UK-based it's a UK-based company, but they don't just operate here. They operate essentially across half the globe. So, another thing to keep in mind. Let's jump over to Dividend Max, where we'll find the BT Group, BT.A. If you had 100 shares, you would have got a payment out of £2.31, and the next payment is £5.39. Ex-dividend date is the 4th of August 2022 for the next one. Now, let's see. Annual dividends. As you can see, they were going up, then a wee bit of a dive. They climbed their way back up, and again, a bit of a dive. And there was actually no dividend issued in 2020. Let me see. I used to actually own shares of BT, so I was aware that they didn't pay that dividend, although they said it was going to come back. So they've kind of put it back into action, and they've upped it once again to £5.39 if you had 100 shares, for example. If you had one share, you would get 5 pence, or about 7-8 cents. I think that's... Anyway, I love my comparison from. I'm not a currency converter, so never take my currency conversion to heart, because it's just me working on the fly for that one. Now, jumping over to my Trading 212 practice account. Good place to get started if you are ever thinking of getting into it. This is the practice account now, so it's not real money. You're not playing with real money. You're just playing with practice money. Let's see here. Currently trading, as I said, about 190 pence, so about $2.50. Sector: technology, industry, software and programming. Software and programming. Okay, Trading 212. I must admit, I don't know how right you are on that one, but I'll carry on. Pay ratio 10.78. Revenue 20 billion to a market cap of 18.4 billion. And let's see. Revenues have had a wee bit of a decline. They're still operating though at a profit margin of 6.11%, which I think is pretty normal for most telecom companies. Total assets, it seems to be pretty steady. And then cash flow, well, they always seem to have quite a bit of cash flow on hand. But yeah, as I said, I was invested in the BT group not so long ago. Obviously, none of this video was financial advice. I'm just giving you a wee overview and all the tools. And this is my own experience. I did have some shares in BT. I sold them, I think, about a year and a half ago. Might be something I look back into. Definitely after doing this video, it's given me a bit more of an insight into them. So I will have to have a nosy on that. But thank you for watching as always, lads. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. If there's any companies that you would like to see, let me know and I will try and do them. Preferably dividend companies, because I do enjoy dividend paying companies. But yes, thank you for watching as always. I'll see you in the next episode.